to Boise, Idaho, where fans describe a home game in one way. We get them on the blue, and that typically means trouble for anyone who tangles with the Boise State Broncos. Today, we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West. As we'll see, the Georgia State Panthers taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Broncos will boot it away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Give to the running back from the shotgun. And the visitors start their day with nothing. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And he's brought down after a nice game. The Panthers moving quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. So Boise State's offense has the ball for the first time. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the 2nd level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy's a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the 2nd level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the 2nd level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Looking for room. It's Young. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Broncos are threatening in the red zone. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Moving out of the pocket. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. 6th play of the drive coming up. Some misdirection with the counter. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
And you've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Touchdown, Boise State! Fit it in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing in because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And the Panthers want to pick up the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Looking for a crease, it's Savage. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's got him. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's got him along the sidelines, and the foot is clearly down for the catch, and they'll move the chains. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give on the counter. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Savage. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The blue turf wobbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. The sweet feet buy a little time. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Turning it on! And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, running back gets to give. What a cut, now he's loose. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Hand off to the single back. Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos!
We know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field tricks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting the long touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gets rid of it. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense makes a big hit, knocks him down. The Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Scrambling away. Complete to the left. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was...
There he goes! They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. And the Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that 1st.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Working that left side now. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll leave it with him. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
Quarterback making checks. From the red zone, looking for a space. Going for 6. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
You got to be sharp in the red zone. You can't turn the football over in the red zone. You got to be crisp. You got to be on time. You could tell the QB wasn't on time. The defender made him pay. Nice interception, stealing points now off the board.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Grab near the sticks. It's Bates. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Unloads it left. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. With the catch, it's Russell. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st, it's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on
the Broncos back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fakes the grab. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's 1st down in the red zone at the 10. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown Broncos! Quick strike through the air for the score. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Oh, they're after him! And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back in the 13. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run play action. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got it and still on his feet. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. You start with this type of field position and have to settle for a field goal. This is a big 3rd down coming up. To the air, it's St. Clair. He's going for the goal line. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Oh, he wants it all. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Looking to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Boise State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this offense it shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box. The play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
Boise State, 31, Georgia State.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the single back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Broncos! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Gets it to him on the screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Hauls it in. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Panthers headed quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Flanagan. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
At the 38, brings up 2nd down.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in with one hand. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. The Panthers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. On the move, he fires. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. The ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Gives it on the option. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense set for a 1st down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bates. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Snap to the back. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They moved the football well in the last drive, but man, that 4th down and failing to convert there has to sting. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
The offense changing the play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. He'll run for it. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Great place to start for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Gaines. Runs through a tackle. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. The Broncos trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They're working that left side. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. 2nd and goal for the offense. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. The sure hands, it's Flanagan. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Fires on the move. He's open on the right. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job of looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
Breaks into the open. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun to give, looking for room. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Georgia State. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Lining up for the PAT. Splits the uprights. So a drive there of 82 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
45, Georgia State, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boise State ready to send out that offense. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. They pick up a 5.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Punt is on its way. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have...
Looking for a deep man. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense. This offense has it with really good field position. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
They're getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Gibson on the option. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Fires into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Takes it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the gun, running back on the move. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on second down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Turning it on. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. To the air on first down. Extending the play. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the left. Virtually unblocked, and he stopped for a loss of 8. They're facing a third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll get rid of it. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down.
Well, this defense has just had this QB's number all game long. We're here in the fourth quarter, and still, he's not able to set up in the pocket. He gets flushed to the outside, nothing open, and it's an incompletion.
Going to try to get it himself. At the 35, he's open. They make the stop at 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Unloads quickly. Oh, he's got some space. Continues to fight for yards. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got...
He's going for the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Now he'll throw back into the middle. Snatches it on the right. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. Georgia State jumps back to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the back. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. He's looking to throw. Dances away to buy time. Unloads to the wideout. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You've got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. We'll send the tight end in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. The Panthers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time it's complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Had to get rid of it quickly. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quick strike complete. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Panthers are in the hurry-up. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Under fire. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like, they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, oof, it was not a good day.
The Panthers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough today.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Right on target this time. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. Georgia State comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Now adjusting. Fires to the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.